Okay, so let's go through and describe all the physical properties of the sample, just as you will do for each of the samples in your mineral kit. Well, we start by noting the sample's color. This sample has a distinctive yellow to gold color. There's not a lot of mineral types that have a yellow or gold color. So this is one of the few cases where color is likely to be a diagnostic or unique property of that mineral. Let's do its streak. The sample is yellow gold in color, but it streaks a grayish color. A color that's distinctly dark, or the streak color is distinctly darker than the color of the sample. So we'll want to note that as well. What can we say about the luster of this sample? Well, it's a very bright, shiny, metallic luster. Very distinctive luster. For hardness, well, we already know it's softer than the ceramic tile because the mineral left a very distinctive streak. Is it softer than glass? The sample is leaving a distinctive scratch on the glass. That places its hardness somewhere in between that of glass, which is 5.5, and ceramic tile, which is 6.5. Next up is cleavage. Cleavage and crystal habit, it's worth thinking about those together. Again, both are reflecting the atomic structure and bonding in the mineral sample. Well, we notice distinctive cube shapes, many of those cube shapes. In other words, we have many small crystals of the same mineral in this sample. Cubic habit, formed by the intersection of 3 cleavage surfaces, all perpendicular to each other. The sample has both a cubic habit and a cubic cleavage. Then finally, we'd want to think about, are there any other distinctive properties of this sample? Other examples of distinctive properties might include smell, no distinctive smell. Taste, I'll let you taste it if you want to. Taste is pretty useful for minerals like halite, which you know as table salt. You all know what table salt tastes like. If you think your sample is halite, you can confirm that by giving it a quick lick and seeing if it has a salty taste. Density, is the mineral heavier or lighter than you would expect for a sample of its size? This mineral has a fairly high density. It's quite heavy for its size. That would be worth noting. Magnetism. Does the mineral attract a magnet? You can probably use a refrigerator magnet. No magnetic attraction here. This sample is not magnetic, but other samples may be either weakly or strongly magnetic. This particular sample is very weakly magnetic. So let's sum up what we observed here. Yellow gold color, dark gray to silver streak, bright metallic luster, hardness between that of glass and that of ceramic tile, so between 5.5 and 6.5. Cubic habit, which tells us to also expect cubic cleavage, and then somewhat high in density. We put all those observations together. Each of your mineral samples will have a unique combination of physical properties. That allows us to then name the sample, assuming we've done a good job of describing that mineral's physical properties. So in working with your samples, don't worry about naming the sample. You can actually be misled that way. because sometimes properties are variable. For example, different samples of the same mineral can show several different colors. Instead, work your way through each of the properties, describe what you see, and after you've had a chance to describe the properties of all your samples, then think about what combination of properties makes that sample different than the other samples in your set. That will tell you what the sample is.